Here's what nobody tells you about burnout. It doesn't always look like sitting on the couch unable to function. Sometimes it looks like you're thriving. It looks like you're leading teams, hitting quota, getting promoted, while underneath all the achievement, you're actually running on fumes. That, my friend, is the most dangerous part because nobody sees the underneath part. Hi, I'm Amy Looper. Welcome back to my channel, and I want to help you understand why success can start to feel empty and exactly how you can fix it. Okay, here's the thing that nobody tells you, okay? High achievers don't usually burn out the way that we're taught to picture it, right? You're sitting on the couch, you're unable to function, or maybe you're in the hospital. You're thriving on the outside. You're hitting the quota, you're leading the teams, you're getting promoted, but on the inside, you're running on fumes. And that's exactly why it's so incredibly dangerous, because nobody sees it. In fact, you barely see it. You just keep going. You just keep feeling emptier until some big signs start to show up in your health or your relationships or your career. Let me say that again. You're not broken. Your brain is just doing its job, is trying to keep you safe. And that's why success sometimes feels empty. Okay, so why does it feel empty for high achievers though? You'd think it would feel good, right? Number one, you've trained your nervous system to feel okay in threat. Achievement for you isn't a bonus, it's actually safety. And your brain learned early on to perform. If you don't, then you feel unsafe. So it's a survival thing. Your nervous system learned that fight or flight response is always running in the background all day long, and that's okay. Number two, the goalpost, you keep moving it. You hit a goal, and instead of feeling it, your brain immediately asks yourself, okay, what's next? What's next, right? That's not ambition. That's a nervous system that can't rest. And that's the biggest flag for your health, because you need rest. Everyone does. Number three, your identity got fused with your performance and your output, right? Your achievement. So when your work stops or slows down, someone else gets that credit. And that identity is so attached to that. So it can feel empty. So if you want to really fix this, we've got to regulate before we really optimize our life. So here's the fix. It's not more productivity hacks, and you already know how to optimize everything. What you actually need is to teach your nervous system that it's safe to rest. And that's where that somatic part comes in. That's what most leadership content and coaching really misses. It's that bottom-up approach. The first thing we have to regulate your body is, before we optimize another system or set another goal, is you have to downshift that nervous system out of threat mode. And you might need to do things like breath work, grounding, feeling your feet on the floor, feeling okay to just stand here. It sounds silly and small, but when your nervous system is used to just going, and responding to a threat, you have to slow it down. You have to separate your worth from your output and your achievement. It might sound hard or strange, but that's the real work, is understanding that your value was never in the checkbox, and that you're becoming the person you've always meant to be through this work of slowing down. I know this because I've been through this process. I've been through this process big time. So you have to start to slow down and understand that your worth is far more than who you are when you slow down. So write down the one thing you feel proud of today. Set a boundary today to give yourself that rest time. Turn your brain off from always overachieving. This is neuroscience, guys. This is neuroscience. And your nervous system was built to thrive, but not sustain such high performance forever and ever and ever. Eventually it will burn out, and it becomes a serious issue in your health. So it takes more than a yoga class or going on vacation to really break this cycle. I want you to use the link below to book a call with me this week if you're experiencing this, because we can go through your specific case. Everyone's different, to really understand how we need to break that pattern so that you can live and thrive, enjoy peace, freedom. Okay, so number three, Build recovery time into your rhythm. High achievers treat rest like a reward. Okay? And that's actually backwards. Recovery is the thing that makes performance sustainable. So rest so that you can focus and achieve better, right? Better results. When you block that recovery time, you turn off the phone, you take a lunch break, you take time to meditate, you take time to just lay down and rest and do nothing. 15 minutes, right? 10, 15 minutes. That recovery is how you create performance that actually lasts. And that's the point of resilient growth. It's not white knuckling it through. It's not grinding it out in grit. I can't stand that because that's not how it works. So when you actually do this, your nervous system is going to start to create connection with you, mind, body, and connection. And you're going to build recovery time in a rhythm that feels safe. Then it will start to realize, okay, we can actually win together. We don't have to keep pushing and tightening our muscles and keep giving ourselves headaches because we're just going to go, 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 go. Instead, you're going to be embodied in your leadership and leading from a place of true growth. And it's going to feel like flow. It's not going to feel like a push anymore. It's not going to feel heavy. It's going to feel like a conscious choice to like go create something really cool and to help impact and, do all these amazing things that we want to do, but it's going to come from a different place. So if this hits home with you, I want you to share this with another high achiever in your life that might be running on empty. And don't forget to use the link below to book your clarity call with me this week. Don't wait, because this is the time where you're going to really be able to create the most breakthrough. I so appreciate you, and I hope you have a really good week. This is the key to lasting and sustainable high performance. We'll see you next week.